day and a milestone for the program, for Cunningham Public Schools and Camelot Education, and also for the young people in front of me. This is a great day for everyone. One of the things, part of students' education is conforming to rules and policies that we set in our schools. Just like adults, not all of us react the same when we have to conform to our rules in society. The methods and philosophy of Camelot Education used at Cunningham is helping our students conform to the norms, to schools, and understand the choices they make here in school and outside in the real world. Those choices affect all our lives. What you have here is a bunch of caring adults. They don't put fear into discipline, but they just let you know that there are consequences. But what you do know is everyone cares about you, and that we care about you deeply. And this is what we've learned today and what we're going to learn tomorrow and going forward in your lives. Staff here lets you know that control is necessary in every classroom for teaching and learning that takes place. Control in the classroom is based on reasoning, and it's immersed in understanding, the understanding you get from your teachers and all the adults here. That's what's important, and that's what we want you to carry over to your everyday life. That people do care about you, and that you'll pass that caring on to others, because believe it or not, someday you will be adults. And we want you to be able to pull young people up when you become adults, just like the adults in this room are pulling you up to the next level. Because you won't always be in school. You'll be out in the world of work, you'll be out in the world in the society, and we want you to contribute that to society. The greenhouse is just a small piece of that, and it symbolizes what we do for you every day. Because what happens when, what we as adults know is that not every child is born into this world the same way. They have different means and different things that make their lives better or worse. But just like the little seedlings out there, when you nurture those seedlings, they grow into healthy plants that you've seen. But what you are at that stage now. You started out as little seedlings, and you're growing into mature adults. And we hope that you'll be just as productive in life as you are here. So we congratulate all of you for the work you did today. I'm taking two roles today, not only the introduction, but our superintendent couldn't be here today, Dr. Mary Bruccio. And on behalf of her team, and all those folks in central office, the Board of Education, she wants to thank you for the work that you're doing. Because 5 years ago when I came here, one of the first places I visited was the alternative school. And I have to say, when I walked through the halls of the alternative school, it really truly was a disaster. Kids weren't learning, teachers weren't teaching, and it just wasn't a safe place to be for anyone. And we had to make deep change. And that change came with our partnership with Camelot. The folks here at Camelot understand what it needs for young people to be successful. And the partnership between the Board of Education, Camelot Education, has truly made a difference in the lives of young people. That partnership includes our middle schools, our high schools, our counselors, our teachers, the staff who take care of this place, to make sure everything is running, our security. All those folks are here for you. I think what you've learned is that partnership is what makes this place work. And without that partnership, it would not be as successful as it is today. So I congratulate the thinking of the Board of Education for allowing this to happen 3 years ago, for taking a chance on Camelot and taking a chance on you. The program has bared fruit. We're seeing it now, we're seeing it every day. There's not a person that doesn't come in here that doesn't walk away truly amazed by what they see in you. When you take them on the tours, the way you explain yourself, the way you come up to people and shake their hand and greet them, they see deep change and they see promise in your eyes, they see your future. So we're all proud of you, but it took the partnership. Camelot Education, Cunningham Public Schools, the teachers, the staff, we're all here for one goal, to make sure that you have a better life and that you're successful. So that partnership is what brought us here and what got us here today, and we're proud of it. So I want to thank all the folks in this room. I want to thank the Board of Education. Of course, I want to thank Camelot Education and their staff for the hard work that they're doing every single day. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
You guys are used to me running up to the podium. Should I do that? Should I reverse that? Yes. All right. All right, here we go. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So it really is a good afternoon. In light of the miserable weather out there, today we're celebrating the opening of a greenhouse. And I know for a lot of you, and myself included, I've had bad moments, maybe before I come here in the morning, it may have been something that happened, and I walk in that greenhouse, and I can't help but to walk out with a smile on my face, because it's beautiful in there, because, as we know, we can control that environment. I want to get back to my script here before I start wandering off, but for those of you who don't know, my name is Matt Cass. I am the Regional Administrator for Camelot Education. I really want to thank our superintendents, Mr. John Frangipani, who's here representing. Without your support, none of this would have been possible. And to be honest with you, this wasn't my idea. Mr. Frangipani brought to my attention last year that he wanted to apply for a grant. And I said, well, John, what do you think? He said, I'd love to do a greenhouse. I'm like, that's a great idea. In a farming community, we could actually provide an environment where we could use the skills we acquire here as transferable skills to what's going on out here in your neighborhood. I also want to thank Dr. Gruccio. I know she's not here, but again, huge support of the program. Finally, Board of Education and their interest in Cunningham Academy and the students and their support. That can't go without notice. Thank you for your time and investment into our students. I'm delighted to welcome all of today's guests, all of today's participants, and thank you for accepting the invitation to attend this ribbon cutting. It really means a lot to everyone in this room, especially our students. I need to start by being honest, and those of you who know me, students, I am a very transparent person, and my honesty starts here. Growing up in the suburbs of Philadelphia, I wasn't really giving the clearest understanding of our interconnection with nature, what's healthy food, what's not healthy, how to live with balance in harmony with everything around us. It just wasn't something that was taught to me as a young person. I can tell you, after my experience here and being intimately involved in this greenhouse project, along with a lot of the students here, have really developed that balance that's needed to be successful. There were days we had challenges, and one person I want to really shout out, Ms. DeGarmo, where are you? Over here. Ms. DeGarmo was really the person who championed this. Ms. DeGarmo was here on weekends. The temperature in that greenhouse can go from, it could be 60 outside and 110 in the greenhouse. So we really had to control on our days off, get in here and really control that temperature so that they could be as beautiful as you see them today. So the other thing that we were able to do was cross-curricular exercises. I know Ms. DeGarmo is a middle school math and science teacher. She would talk about measurements and when we were fertilizing the plants, and actually was very, very supportive and helpful in determining how much soil did we need to purchase based on the number of pots. So there was a lot of math, a lot of science that went into this whole project. Back to my speech here. I want to really talk about all these kids and thanks to all of you and all the adults in this room. They're getting a lot and a right understanding early on, and to me that's very important. And I'm not just talking about an understanding of the greenhouse and how it works, but simple things like values, morals. Mr. Frangipani had mentioned earlier, soft skills, being able to introduce yourself to somebody you don't know, look them in the eyes, and give them their respect. And I think that those little things mean a lot, especially in today's world where we sometimes become distant because of our devices or our inability to interact with people at an intimate level. And that's something we really take seriously, and I think it shows with you guys, the students. I'm so very proud of all of you and the changes that you've made in your individual lives. And for that, I'm very grateful. The fact remains, there are times of the year when, even though I'm a 300-pound man, I do like Swiss chard, and I do like lettuce. And I'm very excited about the opportunity in the winter time to grow those things in our greenhouse. But what's really more exciting is that it means so much more than that, because it means that so many young people here in particular are going to have the opportunity year-round to cultivate healthy habits that will last a lifetime. These kids are doing something amazing here with huge lasting effects, and that has me gleaming with honest pride. I mean, it has been a gratifying spectacle to see you guys get your hands dirty. You know, to come in every day and make sure you're taking care of these plants so they can grow and blossom and flower like they are today. I was telling Mr. Frangipani earlier, I've become like a kind of a pansy snob maybe a little bit. I've stopped at like farmers markets all in the area, and I will tell you without hesitation that our pansies are the best in South Jersey. Thank you. If they could talk, they would tell you they're happy. They really would. I mean, they're very green and vibrant, and you know, I can't take credit for that. That was you guys, your time, your effort, your patience in this whole project. I'm going to end with this. And I ask that everyone in this room that can't be here, we can spread the word. Let's continue as a community to recognize and support that each child that comes through Vineland Public Schools. And I'll ask everyone involved in shaping these youth's lives to continue to do the great work you are doing. Again, it has not gone unnoticed. Let's continue to open the doors to every child in need so that together we can continue to make Vineland Public Schools a great place to get an education. So to everyone, with deepest appreciation and congratulations, this is a great day for Vineland Public Schools and Camelot education, and I thank you all for coming.
So you guys sold all the hanging ones in your pre-sale? Oh, boy.
Give it a 3, 2, 1. Now you got to count it down.
Nice job.
Flowers look beautiful.
All guests, if you guys would, we'd love for you to take a plant of your choice. If you have a particular color in mind, please walk through, grab a potted plant, and again, we appreciate everyone coming today.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.